Just try to make it stop. Wish I could call the cops. Nobody can help me. I gotta set myself free. So hard day by day, I feel my mind is free. Can I really survive and push my thoughts aside? Thoughts running through my head, can't remember what she said. Thoughts running through my mind, a little more and I'll go blind. Thoughts running through my head, can't remember what she said. Thoughts running through my brain, a little more and I'll be insane. No. I'm insane. There's a whispering in my head, it's saying I'll be dead. Make me look deep inside, see what I've got to hide. So on, day by day, feel my mind is free. Can I really survive and push my thoughts aside?
Retreat into never trust again. What you never, never hit again. See the light and be blinded. Hear the truth and go deaf. Feel the pain and go numb forever and ever. See the light and be blinded. Hear the truth and go deaf. Feel the pain and go numb forever and ever. See the light and be blinded. Hear the truth and go deaf. Feel the pain and go numb forever and ever. See the light and be blinded. Hear the truth and go deaf. Feel the pain and go numb forever and ever. Forever, forever and ever. And if you're cryptic, you know what most people never will know.
Well, holy crapsicle pie. How the hell are you metal meatbags doing this fine Thursday night? What is it, March? I think it's March 16th, 2000 motherfreaking 17. Who would have thought I'd be living this long? Well, that's a long story and don't have time for it because we have a packed show. Yes, you guessed it. You guys never thought I would ever say that. That's right. You never thought that I would say this is a packed show. That's something that I never say. Of course, I'm being facetious. Good God. I say it every show. Anyway, we do have a packed show. There's no lie there. And if we have time, we're going to play an interview with Sick Monic from That Metal Station and Soundphoria. So that's going to be pretty cool if we have time to do it, because we in the air raid hour, get this, I checked out a show last week, this past Saturday. I think it was Friday. Shit, I don't remember. Yeah, Friday. And a band from Spain comes into town, and I was embarrassed to call myself an Arizona metalhead. You gotta be friggin' kidding me. There was like 40 people there, and that was it. Are you kidding me? These guys rocked the freaking house. The whole night was badass. and we've got like 40 people there. Are you kidding me? I'm like, I didn't even want to approach the guys. I mean, they come all the way here from freaking Spain, and Arizona can't show them a little bit of freaking love? Are you kidding me? Wow. Amazing. Freaking simply amazing. $5 show, too. $5 show to see a badass metal band from Spain. Well, speaking of Vendetta, that's their name, we're going to be spinning their entire record in the air raid hour. So you need to stick around for that and get this. Final Drive got a hold of me finally. It's that awesome killer metal band from St. Louis. They sent me the record. Oh my God. The chat's live, guys, so click on that little floating comment thing on the live page, and it'll take you over to the chat page on Spreaker. Quentin from Tribal Kills has logged in. Yeah, 40 freaking people, if that. Yeah, he commented on what I was saying, but this band Vendetta, they are badass, and when you hear this record, I'm pretty sure you'll agree. You won't be able to understand a damn thing they say because it's all in Spanish or whatever they call it, Spain language. I don't know what the hell they speak over there. I'm sure it's some sort of a Spanish because it's Spain. It's not Mexican. I know that. There's a difference. I'm at least that smart. But anywho, yeah, we're going to be playing them in the air raid hour. And then Final Drive from St. Louis got a hold of me. And he's like, hey, man, what's your email? I'm going to send you the record. I'm like, what? Right on, dude. So he sent me the record. We're going to play a few songs for them from Final Drive tonight. Definitely, man. Those guys are badass. Just really cool band. Really cool guys. And they were just in town here a little while ago. If you missed the show, you missed a hell of a show. I know, I missed it too. Something was going on that night. I don't remember what the hell it was, but I don't know. It was probably my son staying awake for the third day. Anyway, long story. So anyway, here in a little bit, I'm going to give you my commentary. So all you Satan lovers, you might want to log out for the next 10 minutes. Because I mentioned the good Lord in there a couple of times. As I drink a Belgian white. Hey, I'm allowed to have beer. It says drink and be merry, but don't drink unto drunkenness. See? I know my word. Drinking beer makes my titties sweaty. I thought it was funny. I don't know about you, but I thought it was freaking funny, man. I don't care who you are. That was funny. No. Anywho, we're going to rock and roll here, man. We're going to get a couple things set up. And while we're doing that, we're going to play a killer song from a band that's going to be playing here with opening with for John 5, I believe on Monday. Feed My Psychosis by the almighty Sick Monic. Oh yeah, baby, right here. You're listening. Oh, am I going to do the open of the show? You're listening to the Dust Bowl Metal Show, hosted by the Reverend Blackjack McBride, guitar player, singer for the world's only rustic outlaw southern hard rock and roll / metal band, Two in the Chest. Oh yeah, baby. Here we go. Feed My Psychosis by Sick Monic. Oh yeah, baby. Well, what a way to fire up the show, huh? Let me tell you. All right, you meatbags, we're going to get busy on this commentary for March 16th. If you hear some fans in the background, it's 100 damn degrees in Arizona. That's why you hear the fans. It's freaking hot. That's what it is. I'm telling you. Turn this down a little bit. The right to life. A lot of you hear that in the Constitution. You get the right to life, liberty, and property. A lot of people don't understand what that means. It used to say right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Our pursuit has been pushed into the dirt many times over. This is the Reverend Black Jack McBride's commentary for today. Where are we as a human race when we trust man more than we trust God? Uh-oh. Did I say God? Why, yes, I did. I'm a Christian, and yes, I spin metal music. I believe one can love the Lord and still love music. In Psalm 98, it says, "Make a joyful noise unto the Lord, all the earth. Make a loud noise and rejoice and sing praise." Sounds like metal to me. What do you think? Who dictates what a joyful noise is, anyway? Who says what type of music is joyful? I would think a joyful noise is a noise that one enjoys. Correct me if I'm wrong, but a joyful noise resides within the person that enjoys that particular type of music, doesn't it? I would think God would be a music aficionado, wouldn't you? If everyone likes the color blue and no other color, this world would be filled with brainless smurfs. Moving on. Here we go. I think people put their faith in in man. I think people put their faith in man way too much, and that'll be the fall of us, if you ask me. The good Lord says, trust no man. It is better to trust the Lord than to put confidence in man. Many of you know by now that I believe wholeheartedly that that we as a human race are being shafted and and premise of one word and the true meaning behind that word, life. Each one of us as children of the Almighty has the God-given right to life. What does that mean? I believe that the physical life of every human being is a precious and sacred thing to God. Don't you? The American Declaration of Independence, adopted July 4, 1776, contains these famous words. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. All men are created equal. The Bible reveals that all people have the same spiritual potential and ultimate opportunity, and God judges all in the same way. God shows personal favoritism to no man. This also means that human governments should follow the example of God in respecting the rights of every citizen and treating everyone fairly and equally under the law. No one should be above the law, not even the highest officials in the government. Additionally, The rights and freedoms of the weakest members of society should be guarded as zealously as the freedoms of the strongest members. We have all seen this in our government. Treating higher-ups with preferential treatment runs like a river in our world today. They have become above the law. This is just not right. We humans are indeed fearfully and wonderfully made. Since every human being is the prized pinnacle of God's creation, isn't it logical that God would place great value on the life of each and every one of us? There is something even more significant, that the physical, mental, and spiritual abilities of life as humans. What is most important is the reason for our existence, our purpose, our destiny. Every single human being is a potential member of the God family. Our purpose and destiny is to become sons of God and live forever in the kingdom of God. The fact that every human being is a candidate for the kingdom of God should make it absolutely clear as to why every person is precious to God. People who don't have a biblical worldview often view life as cheap. A logical implication of the theory of evolution is that humans are no better than animals. In fact, some extreme environmentalists regard animals as being even more worthy of protection than people. They will push for the preservation of some tiny animal while condoning abortion, euthanasia, and population control, meaning population reduction. And whether you believe it or not, this is happening right under your noses, and because of the mindset that is running amok in this world, people just can't see it. A culture of life places high value on every human being. Most nations that have a dominant culture of life have been strongly influenced by biblical Christianity. They emphasize safety, health, and health care for everyone. Nations where life is devalued impose harsh penalties for even minor crimes. Nations and religions that teach the killing of infidels, non-believers of their religion, and encourage suicide bombings can be said to have a culture of death. National leaders without the Judeo-Christian worldview often elevate the welfare of the state above the welfare of the people. To them, the needs of the state are justification for abolishing individual liberties, often little by little. At its extreme, this view justifies executing opponents and exterminating citizens that the state has designated as being unnecessary or undesirable. The perverse goal of improving the primary racial makeup of the nation becomes the excuse for ethnic cleansing and genocide. God created us with a natural love for ourselves. Part of that love is healthy desire. One second, I get my music back on here. All right. Let's see here. Self-preservation, cherish, protect our life and health. But what God teaches us through His Word is to make it our goal to love our neighbors. That means everyone else, not just your neighbor next door, as much as ourselves. That, of course, means we should be as protective of the lives of others as we are protective of our own lives. Now, in saying all of this, I think it is very important to understand the true meaning of life. We all, as human beings, have the right to life. This means the right to food, water, and shelter. What gives our government, or anyone else for that matter, the right to charge us for food, water, and shelter? We live in this God-created world, and no one, I mean no one, can own God's world. We should be able to get good, clean water for free. We should be able to grow our own food and kill our own food without being charged to do it. God gave us that right when He breathed life into our nostrils. We should be able to build shelter without being charged to do it. That too is our God-given right. We have all been enslaved, and why people can't see this fact is just astonishing to me. This is God's world, and He gave it to all of us. We cannot be owned or controlled, or at least under the word of God, we should not be anyway. Life is very important, and this is true. Grasping this concept after so many years of deception is very hard for most to understand. But I'm here to tell you, you have the right to life, and life more abundantly than you are being told. We all have the right to life. Okay, meatbags. Respect, love, and forgive each other. We owe that much to ourselves, don't we? Now let's get back to some freaking metal. How about that, huh? Ha ha ha.
Hey, you meatbags! You're listening to the Bull Metal Show, hosted by my daddy, the Rhythm Blackjack McBride, guitar play singer for the world's only rustic metal band, Two in the Chest.
Oh, we got a little dead space there. Sorry, I was listening to another song on a different player. Shame on me. That was Transcend the Realm, Severed from Reality. Before that was Diamond Lane, The Enemy. Next up, we're going to be playing a double shot from the awesome St. Louis metal band, Final Drive. They just sent me all their brand new music. So kick back, relax, and enjoy these awesome tunes from Final Drive. Great guys, and they deserve all the playtime they can get just because they're cool. So, here we go. Final Drive with 6 Feet Down and Blackout. Check it out, meatbags.
6 feet down in this hole. 6 feet down, oh 6 feet down. 6 feet down in this hole. 6 feet down. 6 feet down. There's a man with the gun.
right, that was a double shot of Final Drive out of St. Louis. Next up, Clarity by Howitzer. Oh yeah, baby.
Merciless to the end, burn my soul alive to the end of the earth. This is the burning of rage. You're merciless to the end, burn my soul alive to the end of the earth. This is the burning of rage.
I actually felt them die, so I lost everything. I've lost everything I ever cared for, everything I ever wanted. Since there is no love in my life, so I replace it with hate.
They said this music was dead to me before it left my mouth. They said this music was dead to me before it left my mouth. People come, people go, nothing lasts forever. Never giving up, time to give it all. Forever broken, forever torn to pieces. With one thing constant, I'll take my chances. With one thing constant, I'll take my chances. Are you with me? Are you with me? You're merciless to the end. Burn my soul alive to the end of the earth. This is the burning of rage. You're merciless to the end. Burn my soul alive to the end of the earth. This is the burning of rage.
Trust no one. Let no one get too close to you. Never forgive. Be quick to respond with anger or to counterattack. They must have revenge.
They said this is never forgive and never forget. They said this is never forgive and never forget. For the short term burning in me, but the scars are deep. Never giving up, time to give it all. Time to give it all. Forever broken, forever torn to pieces. With one thing constant, I'll take my chances. With one thing constant, I'll take my chances. Are you with me? Are you with me? You're merciless to the end. Burn my soul alive to the end of the earth. This is the burning of rage. You're merciless to the end. Burn my soul alive to the end of the earth. This is the burning of rage. You're merciless to the end. Burn my soul alive to the end of the earth. This is the burning of rage. You're merciless to the end. Burn my soul alive to the end of the earth. This is the burning of rage. This is far from over. This is just the beginning. This is far from over. This is just the beginning. This is far from over. This is just the beginning. This is far from over. This is just the beginning.
This is the Reverend Blackjack McBride. You're listening to the Dust Bowl Metal Show.
All right, that was Howitzer with Clarity. Next up, we got Manslaughter by Tribal Kills. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh yeah, Tribal Kills with Manslaughter on the Dust Bowl Metal Show. Next up is a tune for my awesome Texas listeners, Doc Holliday by Chemical Tree, right here on the Dust Bowl Metal Show.
A pound of flesh
to the Air Raid Hour, March 16th, 2017, you metal meatbags. Boy, do I got a treat for you. An awesome band from Spain came to Arizona this past weekend and graced the stage with their awesome metal presence. I was in attendance, and I was blown away by how cool these guys were. In the Air Raid Hour tonight, Vendetta from Spain in its entirety, and I'm not going to try to name the record. I think it's Camino a tus sueños. Something like that. But kick back, relax, grab those bootstraps, meatbags, because you're in for a metal ride with Vendetta. Oh yeah, baby. Ha 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 ha.
Instaura una pequeña anarquía. Altera el orden establecido y comenzará a reinar el caos. Soy un agente del caos. ¿Y sabes qué tiene el caos? Que es justo.
Seguimos juntos bañando las calles, sangre caliente inundando los barrios. Somos los reyes, somos hermanos, luchando con clavos en las manos. No nos mires nunca de frente, controlamos todas las mentes. Muchos dicen somos delincuentes, porque enseñamos todos los dientes. Recuerda bien cuál es nuestro nombre, por encima de todos los hombres. Somos Vendetta, somos fucking metal, somos la ira que corta las piedras. Recordaré, nada que perder, o estamos bajo el hielo. Nuestros corazones siguen en pie. Recuérdame, la gloria está a mis pies. Forge una historia de grandeza tatuada en la piel para ser libre. No podemos olvidar, es mi camino hacia la eternidad. No podemos olvidar que desde el alma camina tu sueño. No podemos olvidar, es mi camino hacia la eternidad. No podemos olvidar que desde el alma camina tu sueño. No podemos olvidar, es mi camino hacia la eternidad. No podemos olvidar, sigue mis pasos, yo soy el camino real. pasión y desfase. Eres el hombre perfecto, o has aprendido a golpes. Eres sabio la cautela y el conocimiento te protege. Tu pilar de acero se desmonta a tus espaldas. Si acabas de cuento de hadas del mundo más limpio y puro, al rincón más podrido y sucio. Saca tu valor, de nuevo has caído, pero con el saber de lo que has vivido. Parte de tu mundo está intacto, o atento no debes descuidarlo. Más fuerte y más cabrón que nunca, con puño doloroso en la nuca. Odio, conciencia y respeto forman tu ser. Muchas veces te pistocan. Saca tu valor, de nuevo has caído, pero con el saber de lo que has vivido. Saca tu valor, de nuevo has caído, pero con el saber de lo que has vivido. Tu gente es tu gente, hasta que deja de serlo. No hay que confiar, a quien le entregarse. No pienses en eso, aprende de ello. Todo es fugaz, hay que aprovecharse. Las cicatrices de tu cuerpo te delatan, eres un gladiador. Una nueva oportunidad, un nuevo concepto, sigues en pie. No hay lugar para las lágrimas, no hay lugar para lamentos, no hay lugar para las lágrimas, no hay lugar para lamentos. Saca tu valor, de nuevo has caído, pero con el saber de lo que has vivido. Saca tu valor, de nuevo has caído, pero con el saber de lo que has vivido. Eres un hombre nuevo, eres un hombre nuevo, eres un hombre nuevo. La belleza está en la calle, no vaciles, es tu turno. Pobreza, la banda como salvación. Mis hermanos patrullan las
mensaje para la nación.
¡Preparaos para la acción! ¡Es el momento de la mutilación! ¡Se acercan! ¡Preparaos! ¡Daremos muerte sin piedad o rendición!
Andas al atrapado, sigues desfigurado. Olvido que al enemigo está enlatado. Pronto bastardo, vas a morir.
¡No hay piedad! ¡No hay piedad! ¡No hay piedad! ¡Muerto de hambre! ¡No hay piedad! ¡No hay piedad! ¡No hay piedad! ¡No hay piedad! ¡Asesinado por machete!
Hey, you meatbags! You're listening to Dust Bull Metal Show, hosted by my daddy, the Reverend Blackjack McBride, guitar player singer for the world's only rustic metal band, Two in the Chest.
El viento y el polvo me rodean, mis rodillas clavan en el suelo. Muestra que ya no hay consuelo. Estoy rendido y derrotado. Luché por cambiar algo imposible. Pelear contra un pasado que jamás volverá, pero que siempre está allí, recordándote que has muerto. O amanecer sin aire, olvidando ser fuerte. La única lucha es contra tu mente, siempre una luz al final. Grita, esto puede ser y no parece. Caminaremos a contracorriente, vuelto en vida con cuentas pendientes. Y siempre que el viento y el polvo me rodean, mis rodillas clavan en el suelo. Demuestra que ya no hay consuelo. Estoy rendido y derrotado. Lucha por cambiar algo imposible. Pelear contra un pasado que jamás volverá, pero que siempre está allí, recordándote que has muerto. Sacrificar tu fe, pensar lo que no es, sobreviviendo en el infierno o en este crudo invierno. Nunca fuimos libres, maldecidos al nacer. Siempre caminaremos a contracorriente. Estoy listo.
Inocencia perdida o en un mundo gris. Inocencia perdida con el alma rota. Inocencia perdida o en un sendero
hasta que poco les durará. Intereses vacías, tu mamá y qué dirán. Que si miran tu mentira, acéptala, cógela, manifiéstala. No es por tu bien, asúmela, síguela, trágatela, y eres una más. No me niego a ser como tú, velar miembros con actitud, y luego prepararé el ataúd para poder subir. Dios, maldito aprovechado cabrón. Aléjate de mí, acéptala, cógela, manifiéstala. No te necesito, asúmela, síguela, trágatela, me mato por mí misma. Y es que no te pasas de vivir, de ver el mamoneo y heavy. La crítica no es poder de reír, sentirte de nuevo como Dios. No tienes nada que hacer contra mí, soy dependiente del resto. Si alguna vez me ves por aquí, mis cojones son la causa de ello. Eso sí, la soledad es realidad. O estamos solos, dejo ya impresionar, no acordar, crea tu destino. Eso sí, la soledad es realidad. O estamos solos, dejo ya impresionar, no acordar, crea tu destino. Crea tu destino. puedes ver el demonio que está dentro. No puedes creer todo el mal que llevo adentro. No puedes ver el demonio que está dentro. No puedes creer. Vivo muerto bajo mi fe. puta vida es. No seas esclavo, vive y lucha por ti. Bancos, placas y estado vienen todos a por ti. Bienvenido al mundo real. Oscura industria matemática. Marioneta sin libertad. La realidad es prohibida. Tu autodestrucción. Viendo la luz desnudo. Enseñarles los dientes. Quiero ver qué es vivir, qué es salir de esta puta vida es. No seas esclavo, vive y lucha por ti. Bancos, placas y estado vienen todos a por ti. Lágrimas, resignación en esta cárcel de hormigón. Intentar tomar el control. Escúpelo ya y nace otra vez. Y te preguntan por qué te creo confusión. O en un desierto sin eco lo has desolado. Bienvenido al infierno, bienvenido a la guerra. Bienvenido al infierno, bienvenido a la guerra. Despierta, vivo y enterrado. Despierta.
Hey, you meatbags! You're listening to Dust Bowl Metal Show, hosted by my daddy, the Reverend Blackjack McBride, guitar player singer for the world's only rustic metal band, Two in the Chest.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر. Un ejército de ciegos, banderas negras, lucha entre fronteras. Río de sangre en las arenas. Tu apocalipsis es la nueva era. Quizás desees morir. Las fuerzas vienen por ti. Huye ahora. Huye ahora. Vienen por ti cada mañana. Huelen liberar. Mi cuerpo helado, violado por los cerdos. En un infierno de red y sacramento. De ideología fanatista. La muerte ya está aquí. Pánico sientes. Tus hijos lloran por ti. Banderas negras. Shock, 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 shock. Tu familia, tu casa, tu gente, tu vida, tu ira, tu miedo. como condición. Por mis venas corre el fuego en mi sangre o aviva la llama interior. Y es mi decisión, no vendo esta ley. Y es mi decisión, no vendo esta ley. Defiendo a mi herencia y mi gente, no hay precio que pueda valer. Defiendo mi herencia, mi gente. Marco las calles, son tierra de nadie, la muerte como única ley. Defiendo siempre mi herencia y mi gente, no hay precio que pueda valer. Y es mi decisión, no vendo esta ley. Y es mi decisión, no vendo esta ley. Defiendo a mi herencia y mi gente, no hay precio que pueda valer. Defiendo a mi herencia y mi gente, no hay precio que pueda valer. Defiendo mi herencia, mi gente. Defiendo mi herencia, mi gente. Fuck up, 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 yeah, fuck up.
Con todo corazón canto esto para ti. Mis raíces nunca se me olvidan a mí. Americano de nacimiento, pero latino 100%.
Con todo corazón canto esto para ti. Mis raíces nunca se me olvidan a mí. Americano de nacimiento, pero latino 100%. Esto no es tema político, sabes bien que no creemos en racismo. Es un mensaje para el esfuerzo, agricultura y el movimiento hardcore. Y esto es para mi gente, siempre presente. Para toda la gente, ahora y siempre. Para todos en Sudamérica, o en el Caribe y en España. Tengan orgullo, esto es suyo, griten duro, es mi vida. Y esto es para mi gente, siempre presente. Para toda la gente, ahora y siempre. Y esto es para mi gente, siempre presente. Para toda la gente, consciente y fuerte. Yeah!
All right, that was a cover of Madball from Madball, and that was a bonus track on the CD that they gave me. Vendetta, absolutely awesome record, and you should check them out on Facebook. Give them a like. It's called Vendetta FM, effing metal, Vendetta effing metal. So, and they spell Vendetta Vendetta. Check them out. Give them a like. Buy some music from them. Those guys are freaking awesome. Great guys, too. You can hardly understand what they're saying. So, but it's cool, you know. Well, you couldn't understand anything on this record unless you speak Spain, you know. So anyway, we're going to keep on rocking and rolling on this show. We still got us some time left. So let's do that with Dead Swarm with The Virus.
set of latex. Weapon X, Terminex, a translated syntax. Wasp nest hex that infects you like insect. Faceless, placeless, case that is tasteless. Lace with mace, spit venom in your face. Turn pocket aces, earn the greatness. Finger in the socket, you got burned just like razors. Lasers, phasers, stun guns, tasers. Electric like a storm, I was born voracious. A-list, outrageous, lay waste to the A-list. Restless, rapist, disease that's contagious. Ageless, endless, immortal, stupendous. Dreadiest, deadliest, savviest, nemesis. Even once I'm dead, I feel hearts full of dread. Cut the head off the Hydra, come back to bite ya. Like water, like rain, like acid in your brain. Like fire, like pain, revolution, born insane. Like water, like rain, like acid in your brain. Fire, pain, revolution, born insane. Are we all insane? Are we all insane? Like moss into the flame. Mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2. Mic check, 1, 2. We got the bread, shit that's new. Yeah, we'll give it to you. See spores in bloom and it spins the room. Feel the looming doom like a nuclear plume. When shit goes boom, ET phone home and find another planet in the Goldilocks zone. Like Noah's Ark, we'll brave the dark. Spread our genes through the universal stream like boat of hope. Traveling through the times, it'll be there when time rewinds. So sublime is the endless flow. Circular precision that we come to know. Nothing subtracted, nothing gained. So we transform is the only way. Like water, like rain, like acid in your brain. Like fire, like pain, revolution, born insane. Like water, like rain, like acid in your brain. Fire, pain, revolution, born insane. Are we all insane? Yeah, we got insane. Let's say, let's say, let's say, let's say, let's say, let's say, wow.
Hey, what's up, all? This is Christian from the Cool Guys. This is Kevin Garney. This is Welcome to the District of Downhill Train.
This is Tracy with Expansion Theory.
Hi, my name is Scott Roll. I'm from the Alice Show.
What's up, guys? My name is Nolan Castles from Warhead.
I'm Rich from Pelvic Meatloaf.
Hi, this is Velvet from Tuna Chest.
Let these guys stop eating worms. This is Billy Root from Absolute Adversary.
Ken Howie, the guitarist for Empire Design.
This is Jeff from Ashes of the Dead.
Ball, throat for Absolute Adversary.
Zach Webb, Absolute Adversary.
Hey, what's up? I'm Jack from Singularity.
This is Nathan from Singularity.
This is Brendan from American Standards.
This is Steven from American Standards.
This is Black Kurt.
Hey, I'm Diego from Paradiso Falls, and you're listening to
Dust Bowl Metal Show!
Hey, this is Jace. This is Rainy Boy. I'm Zach Sewell. Drummer Sigmonic. And you're watching Sound For Ya.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? For coming up shows Thursday, March 16th at the Yucca Tap Room, we got Franks and Deeds with Contradiction, Skull Drug, Alex Squared, 21 plus. This is also a free show. Check it out, support those local bands, and let's do this.
All right, Friday, March 17th at the Rogue Bar, it's Metal Psychosis 2 with Malicious Melodies, Death of Me, Sorrow's Ruin, Malo de Dentro, and Twisted Theorem. Show is $8. It's 21 plus, and doors open 7.
Friday, March 17th, 8 p.m. Ebenezer is playing live over at Wasted Grain in Old Town Scottsdale. That's a free show. 8 p.m. 21 plus. Go check it out.
Saturday, March 18th, in the hall at Pranksters 2, we have
Empire of Desire, Deirdre, and Scarlet 13. Doors open at 8 o'clock. It's a 21 and over show, and it has a $7 cover.
Support your local music.
On Friday, March 17th at the Yucca Tap Room, we have the Venomous Pinks anticipated CD release with special guests Skull Drug, Creepsville 666, Inept Hero, Krovac. This is a free show, 21 plus. We'll see you all there.
Friday, March 17th, happening in Tempe at the Timeout Lounge. It's the St. Patrick's Day Shindig, featuring Mills End, Angels and Aliens, Manic Monkeys, Painting Fences, Doorbell, Kevin Michael Peer, Rocking Chair, and Jubes. It is free before 7 p.m. Go check it out. Sunday, March 19th, Cattle Decapitation returns to Arizona, playing Club Red in Mesa with False Flag, The Exiled Martyr, I Pariah, and Vermin. That's an all-ages show, doors at 6.
Sunday, March 19th at Club Red, we have Cyclone 9, The Vile Augury, and Sons of Providence at 7 p.m., and it's an all-ages show.
Monday, March 20th at Club Red, we have John 5 and the Creatures playing with Sick Mind, Latency, Dollskin, As Thick as Thieves. This is an all-ages show, 6 p.m. doors. If you would like a discounted ticket, please feel free to contact Sick Monic on Facebook. We'll be happy to get you taken care of and save you over $7 from the box office price.
This Monday, March 20th, happening over at the Rogue Bar in Scottsdale, the Spider Hole is back with Psychedelic Medusa. Go check that out, 21 plus. Oh, what's that you said? You wanted your music heavy? You wanted your music brutal? You better get over to the Nile Underground. Concepts, We Gave It Hell, Words from Aztecs, Devil in the Details, Unwill, Glass Creatures, and the Beast of Bailey Downs. It's going on Tuesday, March 21st at the Nile Underground. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Sick Monic is in the house.
Good. How are you guys doing out there? Thank you for having us.
Hey. Yeah, thanks. We really appreciate it. Love what you do in Phoenix for all the music scene out here. It's really great. Absolutely.
Well, appreciate you guys coming by. It's all about live music.
I know.
We've got Walt from ThatMetalStation.com hanging as well.
Oh, yes.
And DJ Duff Jeff off But yeah, Sick Monic's in the house. They're going to tell you a little bit about what's going on the horizon. We've got some recordings. I heard word on the street there might be a music video coming up. So, guys, what's new?
Working on a new song right now and a new video called This Life Out. And it's still in the works, but it's golden. It's freaking fantastic. Aaron Nichols is working on it. We're working on it with Byron too as well. So, and then what we saw, a little clip here and there, it's just, you guys are going to be blown away. You guys out there are going to be blown away as well too when we release this. It's still in the works, but it's in the making right now. So we've got a little bit more to do. So, very cool.
So, yeah, almost complete. And we filmed most of it out in the woods in Flagstaff, so it's pretty cool. We had a show out there and had a great time filming the video, and the song's really heavy. It's very brutal.
The way it should be. The way it should be.
Yeah. It was a cool location too. Yeah, it was a cool location because we like to go up north and hike and everything, and so we had some cool spots. Found a really cool spot with a lot of. I don't want to get too much of it.
Yeah. Ray plays the ukulele in this one, so
nice. Little ukulele action going, and just to make things just a little bit more gritty. We decided to bring in the tenor mute.
A little deliverance banjo. And I know you guys are in the studio recording some additional stuff coming out from what I hear. Some new heavy stuff coming up. I might have heard a thing or two from Zach.
You got
You might have mentioned something to me.
Yep. So we have a ton of actually new music coming. We'll be releasing them in succession, but we have basically a new EP coming, and then after that I don't want to spill the whole bag, but we're going to be releasing EPs. 3 of them. It's going to be Chapter 1, Chapter 2, Chapter 3 in that order, of course, and then at the end they'll all come together and formulate what we're going to call Dark Auditor, which will be the whole album. That'll come all together. Awesome. So this year is looking to be a strong year for us. We're real excited.
You just spilled the beans out there. Now they all know. So
yeah, so there it is. So that's the plan.
Now they all know.
And we're almost there. It's coming. So expect a lot out of us. Hopefully,
this new album has so many. It has a Sigmonic sound. As I came into this new album, it's just been it's amazing. Like everybody has just grown as a sense of their music. People, as we've been together with a band for 2 years now, and I've grown as a vocalist, as a person with these guys, and I can't wait to share this album. It's going to be so amazing. Like it is the third chapter in so many ways. So I'm so glad to be with these guys, talented musicians, David, Ray, Zach, and other Zach. You can't beat your Ray. So bye guys. Up there.
Well, thanks. We're so happy you're part of it as well.
Yeah.
So, absolutely.
And you that haven't seen a live Sigmonic show yet, I don't know what's the matter with you, but you gotta go see it.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Cause I had you guys a few years ago on the Summer Slaughter tour, and I was like, and they're local.
Great.
Yeah.
Seriously, one of the best live bands. So also since I know some people they're not aware of Sigmonic yet, I don't know how, but. A little bit on the background too. I know you guys came from different bands at one point. You started Sigmonic back in 2005, 6,
maybe 4 or 5.
Okay,
yeah.
The Awakening. Right?
Yeah, and the Awakening was a previous band that included a lot of the Sigmonic members. We had at that point in time with the Awakening, which was back in late 90s, all the way up until the inception of Sigmonic. But it was Zach and I, the drummer Zach, and I were in the Awakening together, and that band lasted about 6 years. And then before everything switched over to Sigmonic, we had a female vocalist at the time, Joyce Stanley, who's very talented. And then, and that band kind of evolved into Sigmonic, and then we had, transitional set adjustments and everything, a lot of lineup changes over the years, and now to evolve us into what we are today.
Solid concrete, these guys.
So we've been around the Arizona scene for a long time. Music scene, we love it out here. Phoenix is great. There's a lot of awesome bands out here. A lot of great promoters and people that support the scene. Such as yourself, you guys, everybody. Great bands. Absolute Threshold's an awesome band. If you guys haven't seen that band too, there's an awesome band to check out.
I saw them once. Their drummer's kind of. The rest of the guys are pretty cool though.
Yeah.
Now, Bill, you were with Destructured, and then also Back from Ashes.
And then my original Tinga, which I don't know about that, but that was a good band. Destructured, and then we went to Ethic vs. Evil. That was just. It didn't really go anywhere. I played a lot of shows. Actually, you guys recommended me to Ethic vs. Evil. I got a call. I was working one day. Hey, you want to sing for, it was Jason.
Right.
Yeah. And it's like, you guys, you want to, the band's looking for a vocalist. Yeah, sure. And then next thing I know that, I'm down the hall from these guys. Started building a relationship there with them. And then after that, I went from Back from Ashes. With David, and tried out with these guys, snatched them along, and then here we are.
So yeah, it's funny because so Billy was practicing down the hall from us for years, for years, for a long time. I mean, we were, so, and we've known about Pinga. We've known Billy for, over a decade. And then David and I grew up together in Sedona. As when we were kids. So we started playing guitar and got into, death metal and stuff back when we were just, you know what I mean, and run around mountains and all that, and playing guitar. So it's really neat having everything kind of come back around in a big circle, and the band that we have formulated is also, we're kind of like all brothers. We've known each other for a long time. It's kind of like a brotherhood, not just, hired musician. With a lot of times you have lineup changes and that's what happens, but it wasn't really that way for us. It was kind of, we already knew each other for a long time and had played together. Absolutely.
It's like the Avatar, the tails come together. Exactly what it was. Dogs, exactly.
Yeah.
Have you been involved in some other projects? Yeah. I was in Excessive Bleeding for 15 years, starting off, and Vendetta, did a couple of projects, and wound up in Backlash for 4 years. And Sick Monic is like where I want to be. This is the band that I dream about. So I always wanted to be in Sick Monic.
Well, you guys are making a huge name in, Valley of the Sun here. I mean, you guys are up there. You're one of the bigger. You're no longer a local act at this point. I mean, you're not just a couple of local bands. I mean, you're the bigger names up there. So congratulations on that.
Thank you so much.
Exactly. So I know both Zachs, they weren't able to be here, but exactly. Yeah, drummer Zach is here. Yeah. For a moment, we did the intro, as you'll see, or you've seen with the intro of this video. So when did younger Zach? When did he join in?
That was an interesting scenario. That he was a guitar tech with us for quite a while, and like a dedicated guitar tech who'd come into the practices and learn riffs. He'd be playing along. We'd show him like the rhythms, and he would be playing. But one day, and we were at a show, and it was a big show, and our rhythm guitar player couldn't make it to the show, but we had all his gear there and had it all set up. And we found out that he wasn't going to make it because he was on his way from out of town. I was looking at the time we went on and where he was at, and we're like, okay, well, Ryan's not going to make it to the gig. And so I asked Zach. I said, Zach, how many songs do you know on the set list? And he looks at me, he's like, well, he knew 5 or 6 of them, and it was a short set because we were opening up. It was a big show. We were opening for National. And which is Soulfly, but I just wanted to say it. But it's great. Zach's back is like, well, I know 5 or 6, and I'm like, gee, that's close enough. You're right there, you're in the. And so I go to the guys and I said, to Zach and the guys, and I'm like, hey guys, Zach, drummer Zach, like, I don't think Ryan's going to make it tonight, so it looks like Zach's going to fill in. But we had all his gear there set up, because Zach had already set up his guitar set. And he's like, all right. And then I go, okay, well, at that time, it didn't look like our vocalist was going to make it either. So, not this one. It's been prior. So I don't think, and they're just like, there was no question about, well, we can't play it or anything. They're just like, all right. I'm like, all right, let's do it. So we went on instrumental, and so Zach's first time practicing with us was on stage, basically marquee theater, packed full of people.
No pressure.
Yeah, and just ripped it, just tore it up. Did so well, and just did so great. And the crowd was very enthusiastic, especially for being instrumental. We thought, there's like after the first couple songs, it was kind of like, oh, what's going on, But then after that, they're just all just really having a blast, and we had a great time. Like, wow, it's like, well, that turned out, we even did the Devil Went Down to Georgia with the show and everything without vocals, and the crowd was like singing the words, it was so cool. And so then I got done, and I was like, I turned around, I was like, okay, well, hold it up, I got done, and Max Cavalera was standing right there by my equipment, by my rig, and he says, Ray, man, you did a good job. I was like, thanks, man. And then I was like, wow. But more of the story was the fact that Zach was able to play his first time on gig with us, without his audition. That was, I guess so. Wow. Yeah. So it's pretty amazing. Yeah.
So we kind of hear that.
And so then, yeah, it was kind of, it was, so.
that really speaks volumes.
That is awesome.
That's a great story, band, because I mean, there's a lot of bands if their iPad wasn't charged, well, we can't play because our samples don't work right. You guys totally worked it out. You still performed for the bands, didn't let anybody down, didn't let yourselves down. So you're right.
Yeah, it was something else. Yeah,
it's rock and roll.
It really
It's totally fucking rock and roll.
Yeah, it was cool though. But yeah, it was never a question in the guy's mind. They're just like, all right, okay, let's do it. You know, so awesome. Yeah, it's crazy.
Then Mr. Sewell, who had to take off earlier. Now, Zach's been with you for, I mean, really since the beginning, too, right? Zach joined mid-2000?
Zach joined right at, after the first album was released. But we had played together prior to that in The Awakening. Okay. So Zach and I had basically played together for maybe 15 years, 17 years total. There's a couple years that when Sick Monk first started that he wasn't with us, and then he came back to the band, basically. Is that how it was? He came back after Douglas, who was an awesome drummer, and Douglas was with us for a few years. So, and it's actually stuck with the first album.
Sure. And another tie-in is Zach was the original drummer for Excessive Bleeding.
Okay, that's right.
Wow.
Yeah.
When we first started playing bass. So big history together. That is incredible. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, it's all. Yeah, with the Phoenix scene, everybody kind of knows each other from somewhere at some point.
Digital STDs everywhere. So
yeah,
that's awesome.
So, all right, you guys have the show coming up. Club Red
with John 5. Really excited. He's an amazing. If you guys haven't seen John 5, which you probably haven't seen him with, obviously he's played for Rob Zombie, he's played for Marilyn Manson, played for David Roth. So just all kinds of accolades and things he's done in his career. It's just been pretty incredible. But he's touring as a solo artist. He's released 7 albums, like guitar, shred, killer stuff, and we're having the honor of playing with John 5 on the 20th. So March 20th this month at Club Red. It's a Monday, but it's spring break, so for everybody, it's an all-ages show. You guys come on out. Come on out. It's going to be a great night. We have discounted tickets for it, so if you get the tickets through us, it's going to be less, like $7 less than it's been through the box office and through all that. So you get them directly from us. We're happy to help you get the discounted tickets. We can mail them to you. Just don't have to get them mailed. We can have them ready for will call pickup at the show. Yeah. And we can also deliver to. We're happy to hand deliver them. So just hit us up on Facebook, on our personal pages or on the band pages, and we'll get that squared away. But yeah, we're real happy playing with John 5. It's actually his first time, or at least that I know of, that he's been here as a solo artist. So I don't think first time. I have not seen him tour before on his own without a band. I've only seen him with Rob Zombie, So it's and I've been watching the YouTube videos, and this show's going to rule. I mean, it's going to be really cool. Now he's going to shred. It's going to be very interesting night. Yeah, and we have a lot of great bands with us too that are helping us open up the show too. We've got Latency here with us, and they're a great band from here. They've been here for a long time. Dollskin just jumped on the bill, and they're like a cool, really cool band. They're like they're kind of like a punk rock, but really super catchy. It should be an interesting night, like I said. So it's going to be an interesting night. And then As Thick as Thieves, great solid rock. Just tight. Yeah, so bands that have been around, they have like a really solid bill on them. So. Very cool. Yeah, so you get your money's worth. It should be.
Come out to the show, everybody.
Yeah.
Just come on out. Have a good time.
Club Red's an awesome venue, too. I mean, they're real accommodating. Sounds real good there. Is it going to be on the east or the west stage?
We're not sure yet. We don't know. Usually, sometimes we say it's on the east and sometimes on the west. So, yeah, we're not sure which one.
Regardless, support your local music. That's what it's all about. Right. Yeah, it's a killer show.
And there'll be a URL with this, so you have the link so you can get the tickets from Sick Monk right away. You'll be able to click right on that.
I think I'm awesome right now. So
anyway, guys, thanks for coming out.
Thank you so much for having us. Thanks for everything you do, and all you guys for metal and local music.
Happy to help.
Awesome.
So, support local music, support Phoenix music.
All right.
Peace.
right, that was an interview with Soundphoria and That Metal Station, interviewing, I believe, the almighty Sickmonic. Yeah, man, I cannot wait myself for that record to come out, man. I have been eagerly waiting for that record. I mean, I talk to Zach, the guitar player, probably 2-3 times a week, because I hang out at his work once in a while and shoot the bull with him. But I'll tell you, we need some more Sickmonic, man. I mean, Feed My Psychosis is awesome and all, but damn it, I need more. More. So anyway, we're going to move right along here. We're going to play us some metal. We're going to do Sounds Like Murder, American Standards, Pelvic Meatloaf, and then we're going to do Feed My Psychosis by Sickmonic. We're going to do some Mercaset, and of course I have to throw my Death Grip boys in there, do some Scattered Ashes, and Lost in Lies if I got enough time. Let's do it. What do you say? Sounds Like Murder right here.
What's this? It's called a skull crusher. It's for cracking walnuts. I'll crack a few with it, let you know.
All you pieces of shit, I can't avoid your fucking trauma. No, I'm drowning in it. I'm out of patience and your lies are spreading like a disease. You gotta wish you never knew me when you're down on your knees. I wanna beat you down right now. I wanna beat you down right now. I wanna beat you down right now. I'm gonna beat you down. Crush your skull. Stupid motherfucker, feeling bold, you wanna step up to me. It's gonna cost you cause I never teach a lesson for free. I never felt so much contempt for anyone in my life. I never thought a man could be a bigger bitch than my wife. Crush your skull. Sand caving in. Crush your skull. Sand caving in. Lying in the crumpled heap on the floor, looking up at me for mercy. I got no compassion for you, 'cause I'm the one who put you down. Come play with me, motherfucker, wanna get some of this? I'll introduce you to the pavement by the way of my fist. There isn't anything that you can ever do or say, except you're sorry, but it doesn't matter anyway. I wanna beat you down right now. Gonna beat you down right now. Gonna beat you times to know that in this place I'm a sheep amongst the wolves, and I've been enough times to know that tonight I won't join the fools. Ha! No. My money will be spent in vain. This ATM was never my friend. You'll never let me again. Walk here with me. You have wow. In your eyes have a dollar sign. Why don't you have nothing more? Yes, I will be like the last. One time ago, we'll in my way. We will repeat my past. Yes, I will be different than the rest. When I'm leaving alone tonight, why tear your heart from your chest? Yeah. Take my hands and lead me to the darkness. And it will go together. Heart in hand, I'll walk away. Someone suspecting. Should I know until you would end this way? While we can't quit one till we won't waste your tears. When it's out to lay, while there's a you my land right here. Smash box, my trophy case. My boy made loud and clear, yeah. We're so scared your sharp eyes, they pierce me. We're close round in my ears, balancing on the other side away today. We'll never be set free from this. There is all the beauty. Will I say? Will I see? Hypnotize, hypnotize, hypnotizing me. Hypnotizing me. Can't forget, I won't forget. Yes, I will be like the last. When I'm leaving alone, taking your heart from your chest. just try to make it stop. Wish I could call the cops. Nobody can help me. I gotta set myself free. So hard day by day, I feel my mind is free. Can I really survive and push my thoughts aside? Thoughts running through my head, can't remember what she said. Thoughts running through my mind, a little more and I'll go blind. Thoughts running through my head, can't remember what she said. Thoughts running through my brain, a little more and I'll be insane. No. I'm insane. There's a whispering in my head, it's saying I'll be dead. Make me look deep inside, see what I've got to hide. So on, day by day, feel my mind is free. Can I really survive and push my thoughts
Black Cat McBride, you're listening to the Dust Bowl Metal Show.
Take my advice, loving your life, don't look behind you. When the days are more blazing out of mind. I skin the morning after. The future's so far away from eternity. Suffer the saints of tomorrow endlessly. Yes, we spell witness the grave and flood. Cross the names of my endless, all covered in blood. Wishful thinking gets me nowhere. Slowly sinking into despair. Follow fascist baseless forces. Enter, prepare for judgment, step in the line. Stand up and bleed for something, murder the lie. No mercy, no pity, not in this life. Stressful vessel, bastard special, burn me alive. Enter, prepare for judgment, step in the line. Stand up and bleed for something, murder the lie. Have you ever screamed both your lungs out till they break? Big busted skulls on the cell block, lives at stake. Constrict my world like a python with your little rules. They're selling God on the sidewalk, free faith for fools. Wishful thinking gets me nowhere. Slowly sinking into despair. Follow fascist baseless forces. God, shot, blood, blood. Voices won't go away. I do what the voices say. Voices won't go away. I do what the voices sense and blood, blood, God, shot. Enter, prepare for judgment, step in the line. Stand up and bleed for something, murder the lie. No mercy, no pity, not in this life. Stressful vessel, basket special, burn me alive. Enter, prepare for judgment, step in the line. Stand up and bleed for something, murder the lie. No mercy, no pity. Sever my life, sever my life, sever my life, sever my life. No mercy, no pity. Sever my life, sever my life, sever my life, sever.
All right, meat bags, I'd like to give you a couple of shout outs. Give a shout out to Band Oasis for all your rehearsal needs over on Alma School and University. If you're in a band and you need a place to practice, get a hold of James over there at Band Oasis. He'll hook you up. Let him know that the Dust Bowl Metal Show sent you. You'll save $5 an hour off the hourly rated rooms. If you need a monthly room, let him know that the Dust Bowl Metal Show sent you. You'll save $50 off a month. You can't beat that. Oh, hell yeah. Next up, Big Daddy Vape with 3 locations. One in Gilbert, one in Mesa, and one in Payson, I think. For all your vaping needs. Oh yeah, baby. Tell him the Dust Bowl Metal Show sent you and he'll hook you up. Ego Picks. If you need a custom pick design, They don't charge setup charges. It is a personal thing with these guys, and they really take care of you. That's the only company that Two in a Chest uses to make their picks. 13th Floor Entertainment, Appalling Events, and Immortalized Productions, Joe's Grotto, Club Red, The Hall at Pranksters 2, The Rogue Bar, Tempe Tavern. Well, I think that's about it. How about some more metal music, meat bags? Thanks a lot, guys, for listening to the show tonight. Not too many of you from Arizona, only 3. 3 people from Arizona listening to the show. Wow. That's kind of a drag. But that's all right. You keep rocking and rolling. How about we do Booze-Borne Pathogen by Absolute Adversary? The amount of homeless veterans in the U.S. has become an epidemic. You can make all the difference in their lives. There are over 1 million homeless people in the U.S. alone, and 1 out of every 5 of them is a veteran. Will you stand with us to show our heroes that we love and care about them? Just a small donation will put a team of people to work towards building self-sustainable communities for our heroes. This community will not only give them a place to call home, but will also give them the tools to secure a positive future. You can make a difference. Stand with us and donate now. The veteran we house may be someone you know. The Awareness Tour 2017. Get involved. Book this tour in your city. DustBowlRadio.com. All right, that was the almighty Malicious. Whoa. Don't have time for that. That was Malicious Melodies you just heard there. And before that was the almighty Absolute Adversary with Blues-Born Pathogen. Thanks a lot, guys, for listening to the show tonight. Appreciate it. Got nothing but love for the entire Arizona metal scene. And I'm sure you guys have the same mutual feeling towards the Dust Bowl Metal Show, because that's what we are all about. We are all about you. So again, thanks a lot for supporting the Dust Bowl Metal Show. And we'll see you next Thursday, huh? And let's see who we're going to play in the Air Raid Hour next week. You never know. Thanks a lot, guys. We'll talk to you next Thursday. Oh, yeah, baby.